गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो. Ram Ram Ram. So in the last class we had started with Chitragreeva Katha. So we will continue. So Sujirana Mannam we had finished. So any doubts until there? So we had discussed 2 shlokas and 1 page of the lesson. If there are no more doubts, we can continue with the lesson. Okay. So please start reading.
एतदा करण्य कश्चित् दृप्तः कपोतः सर्दपमाह आ किमे वच मुच्यते.
Okay. Etat akarnya, again there is just sandhi there. Etat akarnya jashtva sandhi. Kaschit druptaha kapotah sadarpam aha. Just joining of 2 words there. Sadarpam plus aha, joining of 2 words. Kim evam uchyate. Kim evam uchyate. So that is all joining of words. Kim plus evam plus uchyate. There is no sandhi as such. It is just joining of 2 words. So what has happened till now? So there is this Laghupatanaka crow, which has in the morning itself seen a very intimidating or scary hunter, and it follows him, and it thinks that having seen such a bad omen in the morning itself, something bad will happen is what it is thinking. So it starts following the hunter. So it sits on one of the branches and sees what the hunter does. The hunter comes, he spreads out the food grains, and he lays his net, and he stands very close to the net but hidden. So what happens at that point of time? There is this group of pigeons led by their king Chitragreeva who are roaming around in the sky, and having seen these food grains, the Kapota Raja Chitragreeva tells, how is it possible that in such a deserted place of this forest there are these food grains lying around? I don't see this to be safe, and we should think before acting, is what he's telling. And he also tells it in a form of a shloka using the Sujirna Manam. So it tells that any action, it should be thought, and anything that you have to say also should be thought before saying or enacting. So having heard this, so that is the point where we had ended the class. And so having heard to this words of Kapota Raja Chitragreeva, Druptaha Kapotah. Druptaha, what is Druptaha? Druptaha means Darpam Asya Asti, one who has arrogance. Yarige Ahankara Videyo, that person is called Drupta. So Darpa is arrogance or Ahankara. Drupta is arrogant person. Ahankari yuta manushya. So Druptaha Kapotah, arrogant pigeon. Kaschit Druptaha Kapotah, one of the arrogant pigeon. Sadarpam aha. So it told with aha again is told. What did it? How did it tell? Sadarpam, with arrogance. So listening to these words of Chitragreeva, an arrogant pigeon told thus with arrogance. ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವನ ಈ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅಹಂಕಾರಿ ಕಪೋತವು ಪಾರಿವಾಳವು ದರ್ಪದಿಂದ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ವಾಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಟೆಲ್? ಆ ಕಿಂ ಏವಂ ಉಚ್ಯತೆ. ಆ ಇಸ್ ಓ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್? ಕಿಂ ಏವಂ ಉಚ್ಯತೆ. ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್? ನೀನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀಯಾ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. ಕಿಂ ಏವಂ ಉಚ್ಯತೆ. Now the next, what it tells is again in the form of a shloka. ವೃದ್ಧಾನಾಂ ವಚನಂ ಗ್ರಾಹ್ಯಂ ಆಪತ್ಕಾಲೇ ಹ್ಯುಪಸ್ಥಿತೆ ಸರ್ವತ್ರೈವ ವಿಚಾರೇಣ ಭೋಜನೇಪ್ಯಪ್ರವರ್ತನಂ. ಸಂಧೀಸ್?
ಗ್ರಾಹ್ಯಂ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಪತ್ಕಾಲೆ ಸರ್.
Yeah, very good. Grahyam plus apatkale. It is just joining of 2 words. Very good. Next.
There's one in Hrupyastite.
Hupastite. Okay, what is the sandhi and how will you split it?
Plus stite.
No.
Plus astite.
No. He plus upasthite. He plus upasthite. It is yend sandhi. He plus upasthite. Very good. Is yend sandhi. Any other sandhis?
Sarvatra plus evam.
Very good. Sarvatra plus evam. Which sandhi is it?
Vriddhi sandhi.
Very good. Sarvatra plus evam vriddhi sandhi. Very good. Any other?
Now there's There's a sandhi in the last word. Bhojanepya pravartanam.
What is the sandhi and how will you split it?
Bhojane plus pravartanam.
Bhojane plus apyavartanam.
Apyartha.
And again, apyavartanam is api plus apravartanam. Bhojane plus api plus apravartanam. Bhojane plus api is purva rupa sandhi. Api plus apravartanam is yan sandhi. So, vriddhanam vachanam grahyam apatkale hi upasthite sarvatra eva evam vicharena bhojane api apravartanam. Now, coming to the individual words. Vriddhanam. What is it similar to?
Ramana.
Ramanam.
Very good. Ramana. So that is akaranta pullinga shashti vibhakti bahuvachanam. Ramanam. Ramasya ramayoho ramanam. Vriddhasya vriddayoho vriddhanam. Very good. Vriddhanam. Vachanam. Vachanam, is it ramam or phalam?
Phalam.
Very good. Phalam. Vachanam and phalam both are napumsakalinga rupas. Grahyam.
Phalam.
Okay, but is there any speciality about this grahyam? Grahyam is kta pratyaya napumsakalinga rupa. Grahyam is kta pratyaya napumsakalinga rupa. Grahya, grahya, grahyam. Pullinga, strilinga, napumsakalinga. Apat kale is similar to phale or rame.
Rame.
Apat kalaha. Kalaha is the word. Kale is similar to rame. Pullinga, saptami, eka similar to rame. He is an upasarga. Upasthite. Upasthite is similar to
Phale.
It's a kriya pada. It's not a noun. It's a verb.
Okay.
So upasthite is similar to labhate or vardhate. Atmanepadi rupa of lat lakara form. Labhate, labhete, labhante. Upasthite, upasthite, upasthete, upasthante. So that is lat lakara usage. Sarvatra is an avyaya. Evam is also an avyaya. Vicharena is similar to
Ramena.
Ramena. Vicharaha is a word. Ramena. Pullinga, tritiya vibhakti, ekavachanam, Ramena. Bhojane, is it phale or rame?
Phale.
Phale. Bhojanam is the word. So phale, napumsakalinga, saptami vibhakti, ekavachanam. Bhojane. Api is an avyaya. Apravartanam.
No, it's an avyaya.
It is not an avyaya. It's a ta pratyaya usage again. It's a napumsakalinga usage. Okay. So now we'll come to the individual word meanings. Vriddhanam vachanam grahyam. So vriddha. What does vriddha mean?
Old.
Old. But there are two meanings of vriddha you can take. So one is old by age. Second, vriddha means one who is knowledgeable or one of the elderly person. So old or elderly. Elderly in the sense who has a lot of wisdom. So vriddha can mean two things. One is
Experience.
experience. Very good. So either it can be old by age or old by wisdom. Both can be vriddha. Vriddhanam, vriddhana, vriddhara. It's bahuvachana, so plural. Vriddhara. Vachanam, words. Grahyam. So grahyam means it has to be accepted or it has to be taken. That is grahyam. Apatkala. What does apatkala mean?
Difficulty.
Difficulty times.
Difficult situations or in the times of danger. Apat is danger. Apatkala is dangerous situations. Apatkale saptami is in dangerous situation. Apatkaladalli. He upasthite. Upasthite means when it has occurred. When dangerous situations have occurred or have come. Apatkalavu bandaga. Upasthite means bandaga or when it has come. Sarvatra is everywhere. Evam, this way. Vicharena. So vichara means thought. Vicharena, vicharadinda, by thinking, by giving a good thought. Bhojane is food. Bhojanadalli, utadalli, api apravartanam. So now what it is telling is, Chitragreeva told that we should not think, we should not directly go and start eating these food grains. I think it is not safe. So what this arrogant pigeon is telling is, the words of the wise and elderly people have to be taken only in times of dangerous situations. ವೃದ್ಧರ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಪತ್ಕಾಲವು ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. That's what it is saying in the first line. ಸರ್ವತ್ರ ಏವಂ ವಿಚಾರೇಣ ಭೋಜನೆ ಅಪಿ ಅಪ್ರವರ್ತನಂ. What it is saying next is ಸರ್ವತ್ರ ಏವಂ ವಿಚಾರೇಣ. Having thought in all these aspects, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಿಚಾರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಭೋಜನೆ ಅಪಿ ಅಪ್ರವರ್ತನಂ. If you start listening to the words of elders, ಭೋಜನೆ ಅಪಿ ಅಪ್ರವರ್ತನಂ, you will be left without food. Apravartanam means to be short of food. So what it's saying is we should listen to the words of elders when we are in dangerous situations. But this is we are talking about something like a matter of food. If you start listening to the words of elders, you will not even get the food. ವೃದ್ಧರ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಪತ್ಕಾಲ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಭೋಜನದ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದರೆ ಭೋಜನವು ನಮಗೆ ದೊರಕುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. If the words of the wise and elderly have to be taken only in times of difficulty or danger. Having analyzed this situation, listening to their words will make us not gain the food. Bhojane api apravartanam, will not get the food, and it is not necessary. That is the meaning of this shloka. So I'll give you the Anvayartha. Please note it down. Apatkale hi upasthite. आपत्काले हि उपस्थिते वृद्धानां वचनं ग्राह्यम्. एवं सर्वत्र भोजने विचारेण, एवं सर्वत्र भोजने विचारेण अपि अप्रवर्तनम्. आपत्काले हि उपस्थिते वृद्धानां वचनं ग्राह्यम्. Only in times of danger should we listen to the words of elderly people. Evam sarvatra bhojane vicharena. Evam sarvatra, everywhere. If you start thinking about their words, bhojane api apravartanam, you will not get the food, is what it is telling. Any doubts in this shloka?
Anna, can you just repeat like the brief meaning?
Okay. The words of elderly people have to be considered in times of dangerous situations. Having thinking about them, thinking about their words in the matter of food will not fetch us the food.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now continue reading. Anyone can start. Anupama, you can read.
Okay. अतः अवतरत् शीघ्रं यथेच्छं भक्षयत इति.
Continue reading.
Okay. ततस्ते सर्वेपि अवधीर्य चिवग्रीववचनं
Chitragreeva.
Oh, okay. चित्रग्रीववचनं लोभाविष्टचित्ता अवतीर्य जालेन बद्धा बभूवुः.
Okay. Ataha. So now it has the arrogant pigeon has made it a statement. The arrogant pigeon has told that we should not listen to the words of Chitragreeva. He is old. He does not know that this is a very simple thing. We are just getting free food here, and we should not let go of this opportunity. What is it further encouraging its friends to do, the other kapotas to do? Ataha avatarata shigram. Avatarata. So patatu patatat patatam patatu patha. So it is lotlakara madhyama purusha ekavachana. Avatarata patha patatat patatam patata bahuvachana. So लोट्लकार परस्मैपदी मध्यम पुरुष बहुवचन. पठतु पठतात् पठतां पठन्तु पठ पठतात् पठतं पठत अवतरत. So it's telling it in lotlakara. So atah hence avatarata shighram, descend quickly. Avatarata is to descend. That is, they're flying in the sky, so it's saying let us descend to the ground. Shighram, so let us descend quickly. Yathecham bhakshayata. Yathecham, what is the sandhi there?
Yatha plus ichcham.
Yatha plus ichcham.
Very good. Yatha plus ichcham. Which sandhi is it?
Guna sandhi.
Yes,
Gunasandhi.
Yatha plus icham, gunasandhi. So yatha icham, however you desire, bhakshayata. So how much ever you want, bhakshayata. Again, bhakshayata is also lotlakara, madhyama purusha, bahuvachana, similar to avatarata. So yathecham bhakshayata, how much ever you want, you eat, iti. So that is what, first of all, it has having the thought of going and eating. Now it is encouraging the group also to do the same. So it's saying, let us descend quickly and eat how much ever we want. And it's telling the others, you also eat how much ever you want, iti. Now, now they have the word, confident words of a young, and of course, Drupta Kapota, it also means that a young, hot-blooded pigeon. So Drupta is an arrogant person, but mainly a youngster who has that arrogant hot blood. So when you have a youngster who is taking up such a good initiative and is encouraging, what do the other people do? They follow him blindly. So tatah, hence te. So tataste visarga sakaradesha santi. Tatah te. So tatah, then te, saha tau te. That is pullinga, tad shabda, prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. So they, sarvepi, avarellaru kuda, sarvepi. Again, sarvepi, I think the avagraha chinha is missing there. So make a note of that. Sarve plus api, visarga, sorry, pura rupa sandhi. Sarve plus api. Te sarvepi avadhirya. Can anyone identify the importance of avadhirya?
Avadhirya is having.
Yeah, so grammatically, what is the word for that? Having done something.
Lyap.
Very good. Lyap pratyaya. Ab is the upasarga there. Avadhirya is a lyabantavya. Yeah. So we'll come to avadhirya, the meaning later on. We will continue with the remaining words. Chitragreeva vachanam. Chitragrevasya vachanam. That is a samasta pada. It's a samas actually. So Chitragreeva vachanam. Chitragrevana matugalu. Chitragreva's words. Lobha vishta chitta. So again, here there are some sandhis which are there. Lobha vishta chittaha avatirya. Visarga lopa sandhi there. And baddhaha plus babhuvu. Again, visarga lopa sandhi there. Lobha vishta chitta. Lobha is greed. Avishta is encapsulated or filled. Chittaha is mind. So lobha vishta chittaha. So this word is used as an adjective for the other kapotas. Lobha vishta chitta, the greed filled minds. Whose greed filled minds? It should be the kapotas, but nowhere is it mentioned it is kapotas. So they have not mentioned lobha vishta chitta kapotaha because it's understood. These lobha vishta chittas are only those kapotas. Hence, the adjective itself is used to signify the noun. That is what is a very common usage in Sanskrit. So you should understand that. Lobha vishta chittaha, those greed filled minded pigeons. Avatirya, again, avatirya is also a lyabantavya. So why I told you that we'll come back to the word is, there is a very small change between avadhirya and avatirya. So the meaning, but is totally different. Avadhirya means to neglect or to reject. Tiraskarisi. That is the meaning of avadhirya. Avatirya means having descended. Kedagilidu. So that is the subtle difference. Please make a note of that. So tatah te sarvepi Chitragreeva vachanam avadhirya. So having neglected Chitragreeva's words, te sarvepi, all of them. Who are they? Lobhavishta chittaha. Those greed-filled minded pigeons, avatirya, having descended, jalena baddhaha babhuvuhu. So babhuvuhu is litlakara. Prathama vibhakti, sorry, prathama purusha, bahuvachanam. Babhuva, babhuvatuhu, babhuvuhu. So they got caught in the net. ಆಗ ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ತಿರಸ್ಕರಿಸಿ ಆ ಲೋಭದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದ್ದ ಆ ದೃಪ್ತ ಕಪೋತಗಳು ಕೆಳಗಿಳಿದು ಆ ಜಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕಿಕೊಂಡರು. That is the meaning of this word. Next.
ತತೋ ಯಸ್ಯ ವಚನ ತತ್ರ ವತೀರ್ಣಃ ತಥಾ ಪಾಶಬದ್ಧಶ್ಚ. How to spell it?
ಪಾಶಬದ್ಧಾಶ್ಚ
ತಂ ಸರ್ವೇ
ನಿಂದಿತುಂ ಆರಭಂತ. Okay, so sandhis in this sentence.
Is tatra
avatirnaha.
तत्र
अवतीर्णः
तत्र अवतीर्णाः. Which sandhi is it?
सवर्णदीर्घसन्धिः
Savarna sandhi. So tatra avatirnaha. Very good. Next.
पाशबद्धाः plus च.
Which sandhi is it?
श्चुत्वसन्धिः
Visarga sakaradesha followed by Shtutva sandhi. Pashabadhaha plus cha. Very good. Next.
Nanditum arabanta.
Ninditum
Nanditum
arabhanta.
arabanta.
Just joining of two words.
2 words.
Any other?
ततो
Very good. Tataha plus yasya.
ततः प्लस् यस्य
Visarga ukaradesha sandhi. So tataha yasya vachanat tatra avatirnaha तथा पाशबद्धाः च tam sarve ninditum arabhanta. So now what has happened? There is this arrogant pigeon who has motivated all the other pigeons to descend and eat the food grains. Listening to his words, all the other pigeons have descended and they've got caught. Now, what is the common thing that will happen? So you start blaming the person who encouraged you. That's what is happening in this sentence. Tataha, then, yasya vachanat. Yasya, yara. So yaha yoye yom yoyan. Yasya shashti, yara. Vachanat, vachanadinda. Vachanam is the word. Vachanat is panchami, similar to ramat. So from listening to whose words, yara matugalinda, tatra avatirnaha. There, alli avatirnaha. So avatirnaha, can someone identify the kriya, the vyakarana vishesha is there?
And it's like Ramaha.
Very good, but what is the vyakarana aspect of it? It is kta pratyaya, pullinga, similar to Rama. So kta pratyaya, avatirnaha, avatirna, avatirnam. Pullinga, strilinga, napumsakalinga. This is pullinga form, prathama vibhakti bahuvachana. So listening to whose words, there they had descended. Yara matugalannu keli alli ilididdaro, tatha, and ಪಾಶಬದ್ಧಾಹ ಚ. ಯಾರ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಳಿದಿದ್ದರೋ ಹಾಗೂ ಜಾಲದಿಂದ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದರೋ ತಂ ಸರ್ವೇ ನಿಂದಿತುಂ ಆರಭಂತ. ಅವನನ್ನು ತಂ, ಸೊ ಸಹ ತೌತೆ ತಂ ತೌತಾನ್, ತಂ ಅವನನ್ನು ಸರ್ವೇ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಂದಿತುಂ. ಸೊ ನಿಂದಿತುಂ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಕ್ರಿಯಾ ವ್ಯಾಕರಣ ವಿಶೇಷ ಇದೆ? ನಿಂದಿತುಂ.
ತುಮನ್ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ.
Very good. Tuman pratyaya, it's an abhyaya. So ninditum, nindisalu arabhanta. They start nindisalu shuru ಮಾಡಿದರು. Listening to whose words those pigeons had descended and had got caught in the net, they started criticizing the person, criticizing that pigeon. ಯಾರ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಾರಿವಾಳಗಳು ಇಳಿದು ಪಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡರೋ ಅವನನ್ನು ನಿಂದಿಸಲು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದರು. That is the meaning of this shloka. Arabhanta. So arabhata, arabhetam, arabhanta. So that is langlakara, similar to alabhata. So alabhata, alabhetam, alabhanta. Langlakara, atmanepadi.
लङ्लकार
Atmanepadi. Prathama purusha bahuvachanam. Now I'll read the next shloka. So as you can see, this lesson is very beautiful because there are so many shlokas. They have not used too much of lines to describe the statements. They've used shlokas, and that is why Chitragreeva Katha is a very nice story to read. So what are they telling? Yataha. So the writer is giving the reason. So for everything he is giving a reason, because if you can see yataha, ataha, yataha, ataha. So see, every shloka starts with yataha, because what the person wants to tell, he's telling it in the form of a shloka. Now the writer is using this shloka. So it's not the kapota who's telling, it's not the other pigeons who are telling, it's not Chitragreeva who's telling. It's the writer who is giving this shloka. He's telling that why are the other people criticizing and scolding that particular pigeon. He's telling this in the form of a shloka. Naganasyagrato gachet siddhe karye samam phalam yadi karye vipattihi syat mukharastatra hanyate. Sandhis?
गणस्य
अग्रतो.
Ganasya plus agrato. Which sandhi is
अग्रतो सवर्णदीर्घसन्धि.
Savarna-dirghasandhi. Very good. Next.
मुखरः plus तत्र.
Mukharaha plus tatra. Which sandhi?
विसर्ग सकारादेश सन्धि.
Visarga sakaradesha sandhi.
Karyavipitihi.
Sorry.
Karyavipitihi.
No.
Vipati.
He is one word. Karya Vipatti, he is one word. Any other sandhi is there? Yeah, there is na ganasya agratah visarga ukara desha there. So na
plus savarna dirgha.
yeah, ganasya plus agratah visarga savarna dirgha sandhi. Agratah plus gachet is visarga ukara desha sandhi. Na ganasya agratah gachet siddhe karye samam phalam yadi karya vipattihi syat mukharah tatra hanyate. This is a very beautiful shloka. You can use it in many places, like when you're writing essays. This is a very good shloka, because when you understand the meaning of this, you'll understand that it has a lot of application, in your speeches and your essays, in a lot of places. So understand the shloka very well. So before going to this, I'll discuss a very general scenario, and then we'll come to the shloka. So let us say, all of you know about the cricket matches that happen. So can you tell me what happens when a team wins and what happens when a team loses? Now, first let us take a cricket team has won the competition. So what happens there? What is the what
They
happens?
celebrate.
They celebrate. And what happens to the team? Like, how are they congratulated? Take an example of World Cup. The World Cup, India has participated in the World Cup, and Indian cricket team has won. So what happens?
They start praising them.
Correct. They start praising them. Okay. And how do they start praising them?
They chant their name.
Very good.
Captain.
Okay. Now let us discuss the other situation. What happens if Indian cricket team loses?
The fans will feel sad and
Correct. So, okay, I'll tell you my opinion. Tell if it is correct. So let us take the Indian cricket team. They have won. So when the cup is handed, the entire team holds the cup. Correct.
yes, ma'am.
But when the team loses, the captain is called separately for the interview and asked why did the Indian cricket team lose. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Anna.
That is what is exactly told in this shloka. Na ganasya agratah gachet. Na, do not. Ganasya, the gana is a group or a team. Agratah is in the front. So if you're going in front of the team, it means that you're taking leadership. So agratah na gachet, do not go in front of the team. Indirectly he's telling, do not take the leadership of a team. Why is he telling this? Siddhe karye samam phalam. Siddhe karye. If the work is successful, siddhe samam phalam, everybody gets same fruits. Like everybody is given the same amount of praise. But yadi, if karya vipatti syat, if there is a problem in the work, that is either defeat or if there is some problem in the work, mukhara means one who is talks too much. So another situation would be, let us say there are two teams who play in a common public ground. So let us say the two people in the team, they start having a fight because of the one team taking away the ball of the other team. Something like that happens. And if two people start talking a lot, and if they tell that, okay, let us have a match among us, whoever wins will leave this ground or whatever, something like that, some basic bet like that happens. So if the team loses, they start blaming the person who started the fight, because they would tell that if you had not started the fight, you could have continued playing. Because you started the fight, we are thrown out of this ground. So that is why mukhara means one who is speaking a lot. So usually in the team, the captain speaks a lot because he has to tell about his team's greatness, everything. So mukhara, in this case, particular word, mukhara means one who talks a lot, bahubhashi. So mukhara tatra hanyate, that is everyone criticizes. Hanyate means to kill, but the actual meaning is they criticize the person who speaks a lot. So do not go in front of a team. Do not take the leadership of a team, because if the work that you're doing is successful, everyone gets the same praise, because if they don't tell, yes, captain, because you are the captain, everybody won, because everybody has to contribute. So that is what is the mentality of a human being, and that is what Vishnu Sharma in his Panchatantra has brought out beautifully just with this simple shloka. He's saying, if the work is successful, everybody gets equal benefits. Samam phalam. Yadi karya vipatti syat. But if there is a problem, or if there is some bad situation while doing the work, mukhara tatra hanyate. There, the person who talks the most will be criticized and he'll be killed. That is the meaning of this shloka. Very beautiful shloka. Please memorize it and use it in a lot of places. As you can understand by these examples itself, you can understand that this can apply to so many places. It can be applied to politics, it can be applied to sports, so many places you can use this shloka. So keep this in mind. So coming to the individual word meanings, na is an avyaya, no. Ganasya, ganaha is a word. Ganasya is similar to Ramasya. Shashti eka. Agrataha. Agrataha, what is the meaning, like Vyakarana Vishesha of this? Agrataha is a avyaya. Agrataha is
Avyaya,
it's showing a position in front of. So agrataha is an avyaya. Gachet. Gachet is similar to which, like what is the lakara purusha vachana?
Gachet, gachetam, gacheyuhu.
Vidhiling lakara.
Vidhiling lakara.
Prathama purusha ekavachana. Pathet pathetam patheyuhu. Gachet gachetam gacheyuhu. Very good. Gach dhatu. Siddhe karye. So here again, we know even in Ramavad Nitya Sundara Kanda we had come across this usage. Sati Saptami Prayoga had mentioned it just as a sentence, like I had mentioned a point. Similarly, Siddhe Karye Samam Phalam. This is a Sati Saptami Prayoga. You don't have to worry about what is it and how it is used. Just understand that. So the Kannada meaning will be a better way. Karyavu Siddhi Siddhalli. Karyavu Siddhi Siddhalli. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಮಾನ ಫಲ ದೊರಕುತ್ತದೆ. But in English, you can't get the Sati Saptami exactly. So just know that Siddhe is Saptami. So Siddha, Siddha, Siddham, Ta Pratyaya. In that Saptami Vibhakti similar to Rame is Siddhe. But is it Siddhe, is it Phale or Rame?
Rame.
Rame.
Why is it Rame? Because Karye is similar to Rame. Siddhe is an adjective to Karya and Karyaha is Ramaha, Akaranta Pullinga. Hence, Siddhe should also be similar to Pullinga Shabda. Hence, Siddhe and Karye both are similar to Rame. Karyavu Siddhi Siddhalli Samam Phalam. So, similarly, since Phalam is Napumsakalinga, Samam should also be Napumsakalinga. So, Siddhe, Karye are similar to Rame. Phalam, Samam both are similar to Phalam itself. Yadi is an avyaya. Karya Vipattihi. So this is a joining of two words. This is a joining of two words. It is a samasa. It is a combination. Karyasya vipattihi. Karyada tondare. Karya vipattihi is similar to kavihi. Ikaranta pullinga. Kavi shabda. Karya vipattihi. Syat. So syat, what is the lakara purusha vachana? Again, it is vidhiling lakara. Prathama purusha.
Yat, syatam, syu.
Very good. Syat, syatam, syuhu. Syaha, syatam, syata. Syam, syava, syama. Vidhiling lakara. Prathama purusha ekavachana is syat. Mukharaha is similar to Ramaha. Tatra is avyaya. Hanyate. So hanyate, hanyate, hanyate similar to labhate. Atmanepadi, latlakara, prathama purusha ekavachana. So meaning is understood. I'll tell you the anvayartha now. Please note it down. Ganasya agrataha na gachet. Ganasya agrataha na gachet. सिद्धे कार्ये समं फलम्. यदि कार्य विपत्तिः स्यात् तत्र मुखरः हन्यते. गणस्य अग्रतः न गच्छेत्. सिद्धे कार्ये समं फलम्. यदि कार्य विपत्तिः स्यात् तत्र मुखरः हन्यते. Do not go in front of a team, indirectly meaning do not take leadership of a team, because if the task is successful, everyone gets equal benefits. But if there is a problem while fulfilling the task, then the most talkative person is criticized. ಗಣದ ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಡ. ಕೆಲಸವು ಸಫಲವಾದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಮಾನವಾದ ಫಲ ದೊರಕುತ್ತದೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ವಿಪತ್ತಿ ಉಂಟಾದರೆ ವಾಚಾಳನನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. That is the meaning. Okay? Yeah. Please read. Continue reading. Ananya?
Yes, Anna. Tam nindam shrutva Chitragreeva uvacha. Nasya ninda kartavya. Nindaya prakrite kim prayojanam. Vipatkale धैर्यमवलम्ब्य प्रतीकारः चिन्तव्यं चिन्त्यताम्.
Okay, so having now the people, the other kapotas who were caught by the net, they started blaming the dripta kapota. Now listening to that, tam nindam shrutva. So ninda is a strilinga pada, hence tam is used. Satyetaha, tam tetaha. Tam nindam shrutva. Again, shrutva, what is the vyakarana vishesha there?
Present continuous tense.
No, it's a twa pratyaya.
त्वा प्रत्ययान्.
Having listened. So, having listened to that ninda, to that criticism, ಆ ನಿಂದೆಯನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವಃ ಉವಾಚ. ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಲೋಪ ಸಂಧಿ ಇದೆ. ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವಃ ಉವಾಚ. ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವನು ಹೇಳಿದನು. ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್. ವಾಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಹಿ ಟೆಲ್? ನಾಸ್ಯ ನ ಅಸ್ಯ ನಿಂದಾ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ನ ಅಸ್ಯ ನಿಂದಾ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಇವನ ನಿಂದೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. ಸೊ ನಿಂದಾ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಟು ಸೀತಾ और रमा. ಅಸ್ಯ ಇಸ್ ಸಹ ತೋತೆ ತಂ ತೋತಾನ್ ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. ಸರಿ, ಅಯಂ ಇಮೆ ಇಮಾಹ. ಅಸ್ಯ ಇಸ್ ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. ನ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅವ್ಯಯ. ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಕರಣ ವಿಶೇಷ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್?
ಲೆಬಂತವ್ಯ.
No, it is kartavya, not kartavya. Kartavya is tavyat pratyaya, strilinga rupa. Kartavya, kartavya, kartavyam. Kartavyam, all these are this thing. Tavyat pratyaya. So tavyat and aniyar, they were the two kridantas which were used to show assertion, or it should not be done. Dharmaha paripalaniyah, dharmaha paripalitavyah. So those aniyar and tavyat pratyayas were used to show pressure on the word. So na asya ninda kartavya. Ivana nindeyennu madabaradu. You're giving an order. So that's why you're using tavyat pratyaya here. And since ninda is a strilinga pada, kartavya is also strilinga. So kartavya, kartavya, kartavyam. Pullinga, strilinga, navamsakalinga rupa. But since ninda is a strilinga rupa, kartavya, the tavyat pratyaya will also take strilinga rupa. So ivana nindeyennu madabaradu. Nindaya prakrite kim prayojanam. Nindaya is similar to sitaya. Tritiya vibhakti ekavachana. Nindayinda, by criticism, prakrite kim prayojanam. Prakrite is similar to rame. So prakrite, sorry, prakritihi kave. Again, prakrite kim prayojanam. Prakritiyalli. So naturally, what is the benefit of ninda? Nindayinda ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಏನು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ? ಕಿಂ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಂ? ವಿಪತ್ ಕಾಲೆ. So now, you have already, you had to listen to my words, but okay, you did not listen to my words and you got caught in a bad situation, in a dangerous situation. But vipat kale, in dangerous situations, dhairyam avalambya, that is just joining of two words. Dhairyam is courage. Avalambya is what type of a word there? Avalambya. It's a lebantavyaya.
ಲೆಬಂತವ್ಯಂ.
Yeah. So avalambya, avalambisi. So ವಿಪತ್ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಪತ್ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಧೈರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಅವಲಂಬಿಸಿ. ಪ್ರತೀಕಾರ ಚಿಂತ್ಯತಾಂ. ಪ್ರತೀಕಾರ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಉಪಾಯ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರತೀಕಾರ ಚಿಂತ್ಯತಾಂ. ಸೊ ಚಿಂತ್ಯತಾಂ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಲಕಾರ ಪುರುಷ ವಚನ ದೇರ್?
Is it vidhiling?
How will it, if it is vidhiling, pathet pathetam patheyuhu. So pathetam, if you want to tell it as pathetam, it should be
ಚಿಂತ್ಯತಾಂ ಚಿಂತ್ಯತಾಂ ಚಿಂತ್ಯಂತಾಂ.
Chintyatam, chintyatam, chintyantam. Very good. Correct. What is the lakara there? It is lot lakara.
ಲೋಟ್ ಲಕಾರಾಣ.
Lot lakara, prathama purusha, bahuvachana. So it is, now what it is saying is, you should not criticize this dripta kapota. What is the benefit of criticizing someone in times of danger? One should encourage one should take up courage, or one should use courage and think of a solution. Even ನಿಂದೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. ನಿಂದೆಯಿಂದ ಏನು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ? ಆಪತ್ಕಾಲವು ಬಂದಾಗ ಧೈರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಅವಲಂಬಿಸಿ ಉಪಾಯವನ್ನು ಚಿಂತಿಸಬೇಕು. That is the meaning of this shloka. ಪ್ರತೀಕಾರಃ ಚಿಂತ್ಯತಾಂ, ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಸಕಾರಾದೇಶ followed by ಶ್ಚುತ್ವ ಸಂಧಿ. Okay. So now again, beautifully there is a next shloka that Chitragreeva tells. Yatah, because षड् दोषाः पुरुषेणेह हातव्या भूतिमिच्छता निद्रा तंद्रा भयं क्रोधः आलस्यं दीर्घसूत्रता. Sandhis? Are there any sandhis here?
Purushena plus iha, I think.
Very good. Purushena plus iha. Which sandhi is it?
Guna sandhi.
Guna sandhi. Very good. Purushena plus iha. Guna sandhi. Next. Any other?
Krodha.
Krodha.
Visarga.
Bhutim ichhita is bhutim plus ichhita, but it is
Ichhata. Correct. Bhutim plus ichhata. Joining of two words. It's not a sandhi. Bhutim plus ichhata. Very good. Any other?
is tandra tat plus.
No. Tandra is one word. Tandra is one word. So, Purushe Shat Doshaha. Again, it is Shat plus Doshaha. Shat Doshaha. It is
Jastva sandhi.
very good. Shat plus Doshaha.
Jasva sandhi.
Purushena plus Iha Gunasandhi. Hatavyaha plus Bhutim. Visarga Lopasandhi there. Hatavyaha Bhutim Ichhata. Nidra Tandra Bhayam Krodha Alasyam Dirgha Sutrata. So now he is giving a beautiful shloka telling that. Now, okay, we'll first, look into the Pada Parishaya. Shat Doshaha is similar to which one? Is it Ramaha? Is it Ramaha?
I think it's Rama word only.
Ramaha, very good. It is Pullinga Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Ramaha, very good. Purushena is similar to
Ramena.
Ramena. Iha is an avyaya. Hatavyaha is similar to is it Ramaha or is it Ramaha?
Ramaha only.
Why is it Ramaha?
Because Purushena.
Because you should have something that comes again as similar to Ramaha, and you have Shadoshaha. So since Shadoshaha is similar to Ramaha,
This will also be Ramaha.
very good. But what is the Vyakarana aspect of Hatavyaha?
It is again Lyabanta.
It is not Lebantavyaya. Please read the previous sentences and you'll come to know.
Kartavya is it?
Kartavya, very good. So Kartavya is Strilinga Rupa. Hatavyaha is Pullinga, but both are Tavyat Pratyayas. So both are Tavyat Pratyayas. Hatavyaha is Pullinga form, Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Bhutim is similar to Kavim. Bhutihi is the word. Bhutim is similar to Kavim. Ichhata. Ichhata, can someone identify what is Ichhata?
Liking.
Sorry, sir.
Likes.
No. What is the Vyakarana aspect? Okay, what is it similar to?
Can you repeat the word, Anna?
Ichhata. Bhutim Ichhata. I want what is the Vyakarana aspect of Ichhata.
Anna, I think Icha.
So what is the Vyakarana aspect? Look, so can you tell me either Lakara Purusha Vachana, Linga Vibhakti Vachana, is it a Pratyaya, is it a Kridanta? Can you tell me what is it? Ichhata. So Ichhata is Shatra Pratyaya. So Pathan Pathanto Pathantaha, Pathantam Pathanto Patataha, Patata, Icchan Icchanto Icchantaha, Icchantam Icchanto
Shatra
Icchantaha.
pratyaya it can be.
Ichhata. It is Shatra Pratyaya. Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam of Pullinga Rupa. Icchan, Icchanti, Icchat. Pullinga, Strilinga, Nipumsakalinga Rupas. In that, in Pullinga Rupa, Icchan, Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachana is Ichhata. Please remember it is Shatra Pratyaya. Okay? Nidra. Again, Nidra, Tandra both are similar to Sita or Rama. Bhayam is similar to, is it Phalam or Ramam?
Phalam.
Phalam.
Very good.
Phalam.
Krodha similar to Ramaha. Alasyam. Alasyam.
Alsyam.
Is it Ramam or is it Phalam?
Phalam.
Why is it
Phalam.
Phalam and not Ramam? Okay, we'll come to that later. Now, Dirgha Sutrata.
Like Ichhata.
Okay, so since Ichhata.
Shatru pratyaya.
No. So the thing is, in the last line, Nidra, Tandra, Bhayam, Krodha, Alasyam, Dirgha Sutrata, all the six should be in Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Nidra is similar to Sita, Prathama Eka. Tandra is Prathama Eka. Bhayam is Phalam Prathama Eka. Krodhaha is Ramaha Prathama Eka. Alasyam is Phalam Prathama Eka. Dirghasutrata is similar to Sita Prathama Eka. All of them, because we are talking about Shad Doshaha. We are talking about 6 problems or 6 defects. So, ಈ 6 ಮನುಷ್ಯನಲ್ಲಿ 6 ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಿವೆ. ಅವು ನಿದ್ರೆಯು, ತಂದ್ರವು. So when you tell it in Kannada also, it will always be in Prathama Vibhakti. Hence, Dirgha Sutrata is not similar to Ichchata, it is similar to Sita or Nidra. So, so that is the Pada Parishaya. Shad Doshaha. So now we'll come to a meaning. Shad Doshaha. There are 6 defects. So what are those 6 defects? First we'll see that. Nidra. Nidra is
sleeping.
Tandra is fatigue, sustu, what you call. Tandra is fatigue. Bhayam is fear. Krodhaha is
anger,
Alasyam, laziness. Dirgha Sutrata means procrastination, that's postponing. So the work that you want to do today, you'll tell, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. So that postponing your work is called Dirgha Sutrata. So these are the 6 defects that are present in man. Nidra. So you can never, how much ever you try, you'll finally think that sleep is necessary and you will sleep. So Nidra. So it's not telling that Nidra should not be done. It is saying that beyond the limit, Nidra is a problem. Next, Tandra, fatigue. So the fatigue may vary. So for example, one person, if he works for 1 hour, he'll feel tired. For one person, he may work continuously for 3-4 hours and he may not feel tired. So that level of tiredness is the next problem. Bhayam, fear. Everyone has fear. How much ever you may be brave, something or the other triggers your fear. Hence, that fear is also one of the defects. Krodha, anger. Everyone, whatever be the situation, whatever be the condition, the most common type of defect everyone has is fear, anger. Alasyam. This also varies in levels. So one person may be totally lazy, one person may be a little lazy, but still laziness is always there. Dirgha Sutrata. So we know that, in actually in the very previous lesson, this in Panchatantra Katha Mukam, the Sumati, the minister, he tells, Prabhuta Kalagneyane Shastrani Ashashvatoyam Jivitavya Vishaya. He tells that this life is uncertain. We don't know what will happen next, but still we think, okay, not today, we will do it tomorrow. So all these defects are present in man. But what is Chitragreeva telling? Bhutim Ichchata Purushena. Bhuti is greatness, fame or success. So Bhutim Ichchata Purushena. Yashassannu Bayasuva Manushyaninda. A person who is intending to become successful or famous. Ete iha shad dosha hatavya. These 6 defects should be killed. Hatavyaha. So these 6 defects should be destroyed or eliminated by a person who intends to become famous or who intends to become successful. And those 6 defects are sleep, fatigue, fear, anger, laziness, and procrastination. The Anvayartha goes like this. Bhutim Ichchata Purushena iha shaddoshaha hatavyaha. Bhutim Ichchata Purushena iha shaddoshaha hatavyaha. Nidra, Tandra, Bhayam, Krodhaha, Alasyam, Dirgha Sutrata. A person intending to become successful should eliminate these 6 defects, which are sleep, fatigue, fear, anger, laziness, and procrastination. ಯಶಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುವಂತಹ ಪುರುಷನಿಂದ ಈ 6 ದೋಷಗಳು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಡಬೇಕು. ನಿದ್ರೆ, ಆಯಾಸ, ಭಯ, ಕ್ರೋಧ, ಆಲಸ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದೂಡುವಿಕೆ. Any doubts in this shloka?
Idanim api evam kriyatam sarvaihi
Very good.
ekachitti bhuya jalam adaya
uddiyatam.
Yeah. So now he has told that you should not, be, krodha. So why he told this shloka is because of the krodha, that particular defect krodha is present now in everybody, because now everybody is angry and everybody is showering their anger on the Drupta Kapota. No, so that's why he told that among these 6, now you are experiencing krodha as one of the defects, which should not hinder your goal. So what it is telling, idanim, now. So now idanim api evam. Idanim plus api is just joining of 2 words. Api plus evam is end
And
sandhi.
Sandhi.
So idanim api evam kriyatam. So kriyate, kriyate, kriyante. So it's atmanepadi. Kriyatam is similar to labhatam. So idanim evam kriyatam. Iga hige madi. Now do like this. Sarvaihi ekachitti bhuya. Visarga refaadesha sandhi. Sarvaihi ekachitti bhuya. Yellarinda sarvaihi ekachitti bhuya. One-mindedly or single-mindedly bhuya. Again, ekachitti bhuya is similar to is lyabantavyaya. Ekachitti bhuya is lyabantavyaya. Yellaru ಒಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸಿನವರಾಗಿ ಜಾಲಂ ಆದಾಯ, joining of 2 words. ಆದಾಯ plus ಉಡ್ಡೀಯತಾಂ is ಗುಣಸಂಧಿ. ಜಾಲಂ ಆದಾಯ ಉಡ್ಡೀಯತಾಂ. ಆದಾಯ is again ಲ್ಯಬಂತಾವ್ಯಯ. ಆದಾಯ is to carry. ಈಗ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೇ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನವರಾಗಿ ಈ ಜಾಲವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಉಡ್ಡೀಯತಾಂ. ಉಡ್ಡೀಯತಾಂ is ಹಾರಿ ಹೋಗಿ. ಉಡ್ಡೀಯತಾಂ and ಕ್ರಿಯತಾಂ both are similar to ಲಭತಾಂ. Lotlakara. So now do like this. Let us all become one-minded and let us carry this net away and let us carry this net and fly away. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸಿನವರಾಗಿ ಈ ಜಾಲವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹಾರಿ ಹೋಗೋಣ. That is the meaning of this shloka. Now again, another beautiful subhashita. This subhashita also, please remember it and use it in relevant places. Yataha अल्पानामपि वस्तूनां संहतिः कार्यसाधिका त्रिणैर्गुणत्वम् आपन्नैः पद्यन्ते मत्तदन्तिनः. Sandhis.
Alpanam api is joining of 2 words.
Alpanam plus api. Very good.
Trinaihi plus
Gunatvam
Gunatvam
plus apannaihi.
Apannaihi.
Trinaihi plus gunatvam plus apannaihi. Trinaihi plus gunatvam is visarga refadesha sandhi.
There
Gunatvam
Visarga Refadesha.
and gunatvam plus apannaihi is joining of 2 words. So there are no other sandhis. Very good. So alpanam is similar to which one?
Ramanam.
Ramanam. Very good. Alpanam is similar to Ramanam. Api is an avyaya. Vastunam is also similar to Ramanam. Alpanam, Vastuna, both are similar to Ramanam. Samhatihi. So samhatihi is an avyaya. Karya sadhika. So karya sadhika is similar to
Latha.
Lata, Rama,
Lata.
Sita. Akaranta strilinga. Trinaihi is similar to
Ramai.
Ram.
Ramaihi.
Akaranta pullinga tritiya bahu. Gunatvam. Gunatvam.
Tva Pratyaya.
No, gunatvam is one word. It is similar to phalam. Gunatvam. Gunatvam is the word. It's similar to phalam. Apannaihi.
Ramai.
Ramai.
Ramaihi.
Very good. So apannaha is the word. So it is again a ta pratyaya usage, a different type of usage. So it is similar to Ramaihi. Badhyante is similar to
Vandate.
it is vandate, correct. Labhate, vardhate, vandate, vandante. It is prathama purusha bahuvachana. Mattadantinaha. Okay.
Pakshinaha.
Sorry.
Anna, is it like Pakshinaha?
Very good. So if it is pakshinaha, what is the antalinga vibhakti vachana?
Anna, it is pulli Ikaranta.
Okay. Sorry.
Isn't it Mattadantin?
Very good. Mattadantin. Nakaranta pullinga. Mattadantin shabda. So how will you conjugate the word? Decline the word, sorry. What will be the prathama vibhakti? It's
like
Mattadantin. Sorry.
It is like Rajan Shabda. So
it's not exactly like Rajan Shabda. So Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha is Rajan Shabda. Mattadantin is Mattadanti, Mattadantino, Mattadantinaha. So Mattadantin Shabda. So Mattadanti, Danti, Dantino, Dantinaha. So Matta is just a prefix there, but the base word will be Danti. Danti, Dantino, Dantinaha. So it is Pullinga Prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam. Now, alpanam api vastunam. So vastunam is things. Alpanam is few things. So alpanam vastunam. Swalpe swalpa vastugalannu api kuda samhatihi. So samhatihi is collection. Collection. Karya sadhika. It completes or it helps in completing the task. So karya sadhika is again a samasa. So karyam sadhaya. Karyasya sadhika. So the fulfillment of the work. So what the Chitragreeva is telling in the first line is a collection of very small objects. So alpanam is, alpa can mean few objects or large number of objects, but which have very few benefits. So what in this particular statement he's telling that if you collect a large number of things which have very small prominence, alpanam vastunam samhatihi, very less prominent objects also if you collect them, karya sadhika, they are capable enough to fulfill a task. He's telling that in the first line. The actual second line gives you the example, and which is a very beautiful example. So what he's taking as an example is matta dantinaha. So what is the meaning of matta danti? What is danti? What is the meaning of danti?
Sharp, is it sharp tooth?
Actually, danta is tooth.
Okay.
Danti is one which has tooth. So an elephant is called a danti. So danti, the tusk, because it has the tusk. Dantam asya asti iti danti. That is how danti, the word comes in. So danti is the one which has tusks, and that is elephant. Matta danti is intoxicated elephant, and matta dantinaha is plural. Intoxicated elephants. Now he's taking that example and telling that badhyante. So even the intoxicated elephants are tied or captured. How do you tie an elephant? With what do you tie an elephant?
With a chain.
Okay,
With a
chain
rope.
in the modern situation, but what did they use in the previous times? Rope. How is rope made?
rope,
How is rope?
How is rope made? So if you see these coir ropes, they are made using coconut fiber, but coconut fibers are only this small, and like when you peel the husk of the coconut, you get those fiber, right? So those are the actual things that are used to make coir. They're very small, and if you just pull apart those coils, they're easy to break apart. But the way these coir ropes are made is they are conjugated together in a very beautiful way, such that when they are finally made into a rope, they're even able to capture these intoxicated elephants. That is a beautiful example he's telling. So trinaihi. So trina, that is the grass. So ropes are made from different materials. So coir rope is made from these coconut fiber, whereas other types of ropes are made from grass. They're made from other types of small plants, everything. So here they're taking the example of trina, that is grass. So grass, it's a small blade. So blade of greenery. If you just pull it apart, it just breaks without any effort. But trinaihi gunatvam apanehi. Gunatva is multiplication. That is when you use large number of these trinas. So trinaihi gunatvam apanehi. When you gain a large number of these trinas, these grasses, badhyante mattadantinaha. They are capable of even capturing or tying the most intoxicated elephants. So why he's giving this example is, now there are so many pigeons, but the net has been, of course, if the hunter is laying a net, he'll make sure that the net is securely tied to some tree or some other rock or something like that. But what he's telling is, I know that this may seem like an impossible task, but if all of us can put our minds into what we are doing, then just the unity in strength, that is what he's telling in this entire shloka. Unity is strength. So if just by being united, we can complete even this seemingly impossible task. The beautiful example he's telling is, even though the blade of grass may seem very weak and impossible to do any big task, when brought together, united with a lot of those grasses, they are capable of even tying the intoxicated elephants. Alpanamapi vastunam samhatihi karyasadhika. A collection of less prominent objects can also help in accomplishing prominent or great mighty tasks. As an example, even the collection of a very less prominent grass can help in making ropes that tie intoxicated elephants. That is a beautiful shloka that is told here. Please write down the Anvayartha. Alpanamapi vastunam.
What is the meaning of intoxicated?
Matta is intoxicated. Matta.
Okay, Anna.
So alpanamapi vastunam samhatihi karyasadhika. The first line as it is. Trinaihi आपन्नैहि तृणैहि गुणत्वं मत्तदन्तिनः बध्यन्ते. Apannaihi is obtained. So by obtaining a large number of these grasses, you can tie the intoxicated elephant. So the meaning will be, even the collection of less prominent objects can help achieve mighty tasks. A collection of the small blades of grasses can help tie even the intoxicated elephants. ಅಲ್ಪಕ್ಷಮತೆಯುಳ್ಳ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಮಹತ್ತರವಾದ ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಬಹುದು. ಅಲ್ಪ ಶಕ್ತಿಯುಳ್ಳ ತೃಣವನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತ ಗಜಗಳನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದಿಡಬಹುದು, ಕಟ್ಟಬಹುದು. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ?
No, Anna.
ಓಕೆ,
No doubt, Anna.
इति हितवचनं श्रुत्वा पक्षिणः सर्वे जालम् आदाय इति
उत्पतिताः. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಯಾ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
व्याधः सुदूराजालाप हारकान् अवलोक्य पश्चाद्धावन् चिन्तयत्.
Okay, so now iti hitavachanam. So the sandhis I will split it. Iti hitavachanam shrutva pakshinah sarve jalam adaya utpatitaha. So jalam plus adaya is joining of two words. Adaya plus utpatitaha is gunasandhi.
Gunasandhi.
So iti, hence hitavachanam shrutva, having heard the good words from Chitragreeva. Shrutva again, tva pratyaya, tvantavya, having heard hitavachanam. So hitavachanam is similar to phalam. Vachanam is always Navamsakalinga Rupa. Hitavachanam shrutva, having heard to the good words of Chitragreeva. Sarve pakshinah, all the pakshis. So again, pakshi, pakshino, pakshinah. This is also pakshin shabda, similar to mattadantin. So sarve pakshinah, all the birds, jalam adaya utpatitaha. So utpatitaha is a word. Utpatitaha is similar to ramaha. And utpatitaha is a ta pratyaya usage. So jalam adaya utpatitaha. So patati is to fall, utpatati is to rise. So in Subhashitas also we had seen mritpinda pathanam yata tada nipatishyanti vasha. So you have already seen that in that kanduka patena utpatati. So patati is to fall, utpatati is to bounce or to rise. So having heard to the good words of Chitragreeva, all the birds, they carried the net and rose. ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವನ ಹಿತವಚನವನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳು ಜಾಲವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾರಿದರು. Now what did so all this is being seen by Vyadha. So Vyadha, the hunter, has been standing in the secrecy and he has been observing the happenings. Now he sees that the birds have started taking away his net. Now what does the Vyadha do? Vyadha, the hunter, sudurat jalapaharakan, jala apaharakan. So sudurat plus jala, what is the sandhi there? Just sandhi. Sudurat plus jala apaharaka. So jala apaharaka is a samasa, but if you want to split it, it will be jala apaharaka savanidhirga sandhi. So jalasya apaharaka is actually a samasa. We'll keep it as a samasta pada. So sudurat, durat is panchami vibhakti similar to ramat. So sudurat, duradinda. Jala apaharaka. So jala is net, apaharaka is one who is taking away, or you can also think as one who is stealing. Apaharaka can also mean stealing, but in this case, who is taking away. So the hunter, apaharakan, is similar to raman. Jalavannu tegedukondu hoguttiruvantaha kapotan. So jala, again, this is also jala apaharakan is used to signify kapotan. Kapotan is not explicitly mentioned. So the hunter, having seen those pigeons who are taking away his net, avalokya, having seen. So having seen, avalokya, lyabantavyaya, paschat dhavan achintayat. Paschat plus dhavan is which sandhi?
Jastva Sandhi.
Very good. Dhavan plus achintayat is similar to is which sandhi? Namudagama sandhi. Because you have two nakaras there. Paschat plus dhavan. Dhavan plus achintayat. So paschat plus dhavan jashtva sandhi. Dhavan plus achintayat is namudagama sandhi. So paschat, again it's an avyaya. Dhavan, what is dhavan? Dhavan, pathan,
Run,
likhan.
run.
Shatru Pratyaya.
Very good. Dhavan is Shatru Pratyaya. Achintayat is similar to Aphatat, Langlakara. So, ಆ ಬೇಡನು ಜಾಲವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಆ ಕಪೋತಗಳನ್ನು ದೂರದಿಂದ ನೋಡಿ ಅವಲೋಕ್ಯ ಪಶ್ಚಾತ್ ನಂತರ ಧಾವನ್ ಓಡುತ್ತಾ ಅಗೇನ್ ಧಾವನ್ ಶತ್ರು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಸೊ ಓಡುತ್ತಾ ಅಚಿಂತಯತ್ ಯೋಚಿಸಿದನು ದಿ ಹಂಟರ್ having seen the pigeons who were taking away the net from a distance and later as he was running thought achintayat langlakara so dhavan odutta yochisidanu running thought what did he think jalamadaya gachanti samhataha pakshino yami yada tu vibadishyanti vashameshyanti me tada so samasa sorry sandhi is there
Pakshinosya.
Pakshinopyami. So what are the sandhis there?
Pakshinaha api
Api plus ami.
Very good.
ami.
Pakshinaha plus api plus ami. Pakshinaha plus ami is visarga ukaradesha followed by purvarupa sandhi. Api plus ami is yen sandhi.
Yan sandhi.
Very
Yen
good.
Sandhi.
Okay, next. Jalam plus adaya, joining of two words. Vasham plus Ashyanti is again joining of two words. So Jalam adaya gachanti samhataha pakshinaha api ami yada tu vivadishyanti vasham Ashyanti me tada. So now Jalam is similar to phalam. Adaya Lyabantavyaya, we have already seen that. Gachanti is similar to pathanti. Samhataha.
That's Ramaha.
Ramaha.
Why is it Ramaha?
Because the word will be samhataha.
Sorry.
Because the word will be samhataha.
Samhataha. Even you have Sitaha. Sita, Site, Sitaha. It is Ramaha because the next word Pakshinaha is also Pullinga Prathama Bahu. Samhataha is also Pullinga Prathama Bahu. Since Pakshinaha is Pullinga, Samhataha should also be Pullinga. Hence it should be Ramaha and not Sitaha. Okay.
Yes,
Api is an avyaya. Ami. Asau, Amu, Ami. That is also Pullinga. Yada is an avyaya. Tu is an avyaya. Vibadishyanti. What is it similar to?
Patanti.
It is Patishyanti. Vibadishyanti.
Ritlakara.
Ritlakara. Vibadishyanti is Ritlakara. Prathama Purusha. Bahuvachanam. Vibadishyanti.
Bahuvachanam.
Vasham is similar to Phalam.
Phalam.
Ashyanti is similar to
Anna, can you repeat the word?
Ashyanti.
Asian.
That is also similar to Patishyanti.
Ritlakara only, Anna.
Yes. Vibadishyanti, Ashyanti, both are Ritlakara, Prathama Purusha, Bahuvachanam. Me is Mama me, Shashti Vibhakti, Ekavachana, Tada is an avyaya. So, now, what is the Vyadha seeing? He sees that the birds are taking the net and flying away. So, he is running behind the net because first thing he has to get back his net. So, next he wants to see what happens next. So, as he is running, what he thinks is, Jalamadaya Gachanti. So, ನನ್ನ ಬಲೆಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಜಾಲಂ ಆದಾಯ ಗಚ್ಚಂತಿ having taken my net they are going who are going pakshinah samhata pakshinah so the birds are going and samhata is again a collection so these collection of birds are taking away my net and going. So ami pakshinah, asau amu ami, that's also pullinga prathama bahu. Pakshinah samhataha ami, both are, all the three are pullinga prathama bahu. So ami pakshinah samhitaha, this collection of this group of birds are taking my are taking my net and going. Gachanti. Yada tu vivadishyanti, when they are tired and they fall down. Vivadishyanti is to fall because of fatigue. So vivadishyanti, it's future tense because he's thinking when they will fall. That is future tense. So when they will fall down, vashameshyanti metada, they will come under my control. Vasham, that is they will be captured by me. So again, that's also future tense. So these group of birds are carrying my net and going. Once they fall, then they will then I will capture them. Yada tada, when they will fall, then I will capture them. That is the meaning of this shloka. Nanna ಜಾಲವನ್ನು ಈ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳ ಸಮೂಹವು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಇವು ಬೀಳುವವೋ ಆಗ ನನ್ನ ವಶಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತವೆ. That is the meaning of this shloka. So please note down the Anvayartha.
Anna, can you repeat it once again, Anna?
You want the meaning?
Yes, Anna.
Okay. This collection of birds are carrying my net and going. When they will fall, I will capture them. Then they will come under my grasp. Me vasham eshyanti. They will come under my grasp. Ami pakshinah samhataha. Ami pakshinah samhataha. Jalam adaya gachanti. Jalam adaya gachanti. Yada tu vivadishyanti me vasham api eshyanti. Tada me vasham api eshyanti. So ami pakshinah samhataha jalam adaya gachanti. Ami pakshinah samhataha jalam adaya gachanti. Yada tu vivadishyanti tada me vasham api eshyanti. Tada me vasham api eshyanti. These group of birds are taking my net and going. When they fall, they will come under my grasp. ಈ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳ ಸಮೂಹವು ನನ್ನ ಜಾಲವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿವೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಇವು ಬೀಳುವವೋ ಆಗ ನನ್ನ ವಶಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು. Next, please read.
Anna, can I read?
Yeah.
यदा ते दुष्टेर गोचरतां गताः तदा स व्याधे विषण्णः व्याधो विषण्णः निराशश्च भूत्वा imam shlokam apatat.
Okay, so now he is running behind the net. But what is he expecting? That after flying for some time, they'll feel tired and they will come down. And that time I will catch hold of this net. So that is what is the plan of the hunter. So yada, when, but what happens next is the beautiful part. Yada, when te drishtehe agocharatam. Visarga refa desha santi. Drishtehe plus agocharatam. When yada te, yavaga avu, that is the birds, ಆ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳು ದೃಷ್ಟೇಹೆ ಅಗೋಚರತಾಂ. So drishtihi is a word. Drishtihi, drishtéhe is kavehe, similar to kavehe. Shashti vibhakti ekavachana. Drishtiya agocharatam. Agocharatam is away from the vision. So when they went away from the vision of the hunter, so if something is going away from your vision, out of your vision, it means that you can't see them anymore. So they have started going so far that the hunter cannot even see. Yada te drishtehe agocharatam gataha. So gataha is again kta pratyaya prathama vibhakti bhavachana. Gataha gatau gataha. So when those birds went out of the vision of the hunter, tada saha vyadha, visarga lopa sandhi there. Saha vyadha, again vyadho plus vishanna visarga ukaradesha sandhi. So that hunter vishanna. So vishanna is sad, nirashascha disappointed, cha visarga sakaradesha followed by chitva. Nirashaha. Yeah. So when the birds went out of the sight of the hunter, then the hunter became sad and disappointed, bhutva, having become sad and disappointed, tva pratyaya, imam shlokam apatat. He told this shloka. So even in Panchatantra, even a person like a hunter can frame beautiful shlokas, is what you have to understand, because this next shloka is also a very beautiful shloka, applicable to a wide variety of topics. So the shloka goes like this. Nahi bhavati yatra bhavyam, bhavati cha bhavyam vinapi yatnena, karatalagatamapi nashyati, yasya hi bhavitavyata nasti. So first we'll look into the individual word, the Vyakarana aspect. Nahi, that's an avyaya. It's actually na hi, but we can use it together also as nahi. So that's an avyaya. Bhavati. Bhavati is similar to patati. Latlakara, prathama purusha, ekvachana. Yatra is an avyaya. Bhavyam. So can someone identify bhavyam? Bhavyam is, it's a unique type of word which is called a tadhyitanta. You don't have to worry about that. So bhavyam is similar to phalam. So for now you understand it, it is similar to phalam. Bhavyam is phalam. Bhavati, again you have discussed patati. Cha is an avyaya. Bhavyam is again similar to phalam. Vina api. Vina plus api. Savarna dirgha sandhi. So vina is an avyaya. Api is an avyaya. Yatnena. Yatnena is similar to phalena or ramena.
Palena.
It's ramena. Yatnaha is the word. So ramena. Karatalagatam api. So karatalagatam plus api, joining of two words. So karatalagatam. Can someone identify this?
Anna,
It is similar to phalam, but only thing is it is kta pratyaya. Gatah gata gatam. So in that it is gatam. Karatalagatam is similar to phalam. It is a kta pratyaya navamsakalinga usage. Api navyaya. Nashyati is again similar to bhavati. Latlakara prathama purusha ekavachana. Yasya yah jauye similar to ramasya shashti vibhakti ekavachana. He is an avyaya. Bhavitavyata. Bhavitavyata is also similar to is a tadhyitanta.
Lata.
Lata, very good. It is akaranta strilinga lata. Nasti is na plus asti, samanidika sandhi. Na is an avyaya, asti is latlakara, prathama purusha ekvachana. So what he's telling, so the hunter, what did he expect? He expected that first of all, when he first came into the forest, he thought today I'll get a very good catch of birds. Second, when all the birds came, he felt, yes, today is my good day. I got so many pigeons and it's my lucky day. Next, what did he think? They started taking his net. He still had, some positive idea that, okay, these birds cannot fly for a long time. They'll feel tired. They'll fall down. And then I will take this net with the birds. But what happened actually? All the birds, they carried the net away and they went out of his sight. So he lost the birds as well as his net. So in that, emotion, this beautiful shloka has come out. Nahi bhavati yat. And again, yatra, that actually is the spelling mistake there. Nahi bhavati yanna bhavyam. So that tra is not actually tra, it's na with na. Yanna, yatu plus na, namudagama sandhi. Sorry, yatu plus na, anunasika sandhi. So yanna, please make that change there. Nahi bhavati yanna bhavyam. Yatra is the word printed in my book. I'm not sure about the new book, but please make a note if that change is not there. So nahi bhavati yat na bhavyam. So bhavyam means yat bhavati tat bhavyam. So something that will happen, that is called bhavya. Yaudu aguvudu, that is called bhavya. Nahi bhavati, that will not happen. What will not happen? Yat na bhavyam. That should not happen. Something that should not happen will not happen. Nahi bhavati yat na bhavyam. Bhavati cha bhavyam vinapi yatnena. Bhavati cha bhavyam. If something should happen, that will happen. Bhavati. Vinapi yatnena. Even without putting any efforts. Vinapi yatnena. Yatna madadeye. Even without putting efforts, something that should happen will happen. So the first line itself is a little confusing, but still the meaning is simple. If something should happen, it will happen. Even without efforts. If something should not happen, it will not happen. Yaudu agabeko, sorry, first nahi bhavati. Yaudu agavudillavo, adu aguvudilla. Yaudu agabeko, adu shrama padadeye aguttade. That is the first line. Karatala gatam api nashyati. So karatala, so kara is hand, karatala is the palm. Kara is hand, karatala is the palm. Karatala gatam. So something that is in your palm. So this is the Kannada translation would be kaige banda tuttu baige bandilla. So kaige banda tuttu, that phrase is karatala gatam. So something that is in the palm of your hand, nashyati, will get destroyed, will get depleted. Yes, yahi bhavitavyata nasti. Bhavitavyata is existence. Yes, bhavitavyata nasti. If the existence of that thing is not there, then that will not, even something that is in your hand will be depleted. What should not happen will not happen. What should happen will happen without efforts. Something that is in the palm of your hand will also get depleted or destroyed if its existence is not to be there. ಯಾವುದು ಆಗಬಾರದೋ ಅದು ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ಆಗಬೇಕೋ ಅದು ಶ್ರಮ ಪಡೆದೆಯೇ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಕೈಗೆ ಬಂದ ವಸ್ತುವು ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಅದರ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವವು ಇಲ್ಲವಾದುದ್ದರೆ. A little confusing, I know, but once you understand the meaning, it's a very beautiful sentence. It's a very beautiful shloka. So the Anvayartha goes like this. Yat na bhavyam nahi bhavati. So again, yanna, please make a note of that, and that is one major change. Yat na bhavyam nahi bhavati. Yat cha bhavyam vinapi yatnena bhavati. Yat cha bhavyam vinapi yatnena bhavati. Karatalagatam api nashyati yasya hi bhavitavyata nasti. So the last line is exactly the same. So the first line again I'll repeat. Yatana bhavyam nahi bhavati. Yatacha bhavyam pinapi yatnena bhavati. Karatalagatam api nashyati yasya hi bhavitavyata nasti. One that should happen will happen. Sorry, one that should not happen will not happen. One that should happen will happen without effort. Anything even in the palm of the hand will also get destroyed if its existence should not be present. ಯಾವುದು ಆಗಬಾರದೋ ಅದು ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ಆಗಬೇಕೋ ಅದು ಶ್ರಮವಿಲ್ಲದೆಯೇ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಕೈಗೆ ಬಂದ ವಸ್ತುವು ಕೂಡ ನಶಿಸಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಅದರ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವ ಇಲ್ಲವಾದುದ್ದರೆ. ತತಃ ತೇ ಸರ್ವೇಪಿ, ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಸಕಾರಾದೇಶ, ತತಃ ತೇ ಸರ್ವೇಪಿ ವನೇ ಸ್ಥಿತಸ್ಯ ಮೂಷಕರಾಜಸ್ಯ ಆಪ್ತ ಸುಹೃದಃ ಸಮೀಪಮಾಗತ್ಯ ಪಾಶಾನ್ಮುಕ್ತಾಃ ಸ್ವಂ ಸ್ವಂ ನೀಡಂ ಪ್ರವಿಷ್ಟಾಃ. ततः ते, विसर्ग सकारादेश संधि, ततः then te, sahato te, sarvepi, again sarvepi, the avagraha chinha is missing, sarve api purvarupa sandhi. So sarve api, ellaru kuda, vane, vanadalli, in the forest, sthitasya, again sthitaha is kta pratyaya pullinga, this is similar to ramasya. Sthitasya iddantaha, mushaka rajasya, mushaka rajana, mushaka is mouse, raja is king. So the king of Mushakas, the king of the mouse, Mushakarajasya, Apta Suhridaha. So Suhridaha, Suhridaha, that is Suhrid Shabda, Dakaranta Pullinga, Suhrid Shabda, Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana. So Sthitasya, Mushakarajasya, Apta Suhridaha. All the three are Pullinga, Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana. Apta Suhridaha. Apta is close, Suhrid is friend, a close friend. ಆಪ್ತ ಗೆಳೆಯನ ಸಮೀಪಂ ಆಗತ್ಯ, ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಟು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಸಮೀಪಂ ಆಗತ್ಯ, ಆಗತ್ಯ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಲ್ಯವಂತವ್ಯಯ, ಸಮೀಪಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು, ಪಾಶಾನ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಃ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಶಾತ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಃ ಅನುನಾಸಿಕ ಸಂಧಿ, ಪಾಶದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಾಃ, ದೇವರ್ ಫ್ರೀಡ್, ಪಾಶದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಂಡ ಅವರು, ಸ್ವಂ ಸ್ವಂ ನೀಡಂ ಪ್ರವಿಷ್ಟಾಃ, ಅವರವರ ನೀಡ ಇಸ್ ನೆಸ್ಟ್, ಅವರವರ ನೀಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟರು. So after having taken the net to the forest, what did they do next? They all went to the close friend, Chitragreeva's close friend Mushakaraja, who was in the forest, and having been freed from the net, they went to their respective nests. Nantara ವನದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರೀವನ ಆಪ್ತ ಗೆಳೆಯನಾದ ಮೂಷಕರಾಜನ ಬಳಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಜಾಲದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗಿ ಅವರವರ ಗುಡಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಆ ಪಾರಿವಾಳಗಳು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡವು. ಪ್ರವಿಷ್ಟಾಹ, ಅಗೇನ್ ಪ್ರವಿಷ್ಟ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ತ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಟು ರಾಮಾಹ. Pullinga Prathama Bahu. Swam Swam Nidam Pravishtaha. Now, what is the beginning of this story? It started with the crow, Laghupatanaka. So now they come back to the starting. So what did now the Laghupatanaka has seen the entire chain of events. So now what did it think? Etat sarvam samyak nirikshya. That is Anunasika Sandhi there. Samyak nirikshya Laghupatanakah swayam api मूषकेन सह मैत्रीं संपादयितुं दृढं निश्चिकाय. एतत् सर्वं ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು सम्यक निरीक्ष्य, सम्यक ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷ್ಯ. ನಿರೀಕ್ಷ್ಯ is again ಲ್ಯಬಂತಾವ್ಯಯ. ನೋಡಿ, ನಿರೀಕ್ಷ್ಯ is having seen. ನಿರೀಕ್ಷ್ಯ ಲಘುಪತನಕಃ, ಲಘುಪತನಕ ಎಂಬ ಕಾಗೆಯು ಸ್ವಯಂ ಅಪಿ ತಾನೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೂಷಕೇನ ಸಹ, ಮೂಷಕನೊಂದಿಗೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಮೂಷಕ ರಾಜ, ಮೂಷಕನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮೈತ್ರೀಂ ಸಂಪಾದಯಿತು, ಗೆಳೆತನವನ್ನು ಸಂಪಾದಿಸಲು, ಸಂಪಾದಯಿತು ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ತುಮುಲ್ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ, ಮೈತ್ರೀಂ ಸಂಪಾದಯಿತು ಗೆಳೆತನವನ್ನು ಸಂಪಾದಿಸಲು ದೃಢಂ ನಿಶ್ಚಿಕಾಯ ದೃಢವಾಗಿ ನಿಶ್ಚಯಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿತು. Then having completely seen all these incidents, the crow Laghupatanaka also decided to get the beget the friendship of Mushaka Raja firmly. So firmly decided to become friends with the Mushaka Raja. So again, this is the example I told for Mitra Labha. Here, because Chitragreeva had gained the friendship of Mushaka Raja, he was able to free all his family, his members from the net. So that is the entire reason why this comes under Mitra Labha, Mitra Prapti. Okay, so with that concludes this lesson. गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो. राम राम राम.